What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and I saw this story when it popped up last night, and I couldn't help but laugh. If I told you that there was a story involving Ellen Page, Buzzfeed, and Gamergate, you'd think that that would be enough just there for you to cringe. But what if I told you it involves formation of an all-female esports team to really stick it to those toxic men? Well, I think you all understand what we have here. And take a look at this headline. Ellen Page starring in Gamergate-centric video game comedy One Up. And of course, it's from Buzzfeed Studios, so you know it's going to be absolute dog shit. Now, the story I first saw was here on Hollywood Reporter when it popped up. Ellen Page, Paris Baroque, starring in video game comedy One Up, exclusive. Kyle Newman is directing what will be the first feature to come from Buzzfeed Studios. The first feature, and possibly the last, because last time we heard from Buzzfeed, they were cutting a shit ton of their employees because they are a failed platform. All of their money is dried up, and they realize that people aren't actually interested in what these people have to say, but now they're going to try to make movies. Ellen Page and Paris Baroque starring in One Up, an underdog comedy set in the world of gaming that Kyle Newman will direct for Buzzfeed Studios. Julia Yorks wrote the script. Listen to this. Julia Yorks wrote the script that has been described as being in the vein of Pitch Perfect, but set in the world of esports with a Gamergate backdrop. Can you imagine? This is like gotta be a meme. This can't be a real story. This is what I would make up to like piss somebody off about something, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Pitch Perfect, but Gamergate with an esports team. The story centers on a female gamer named Vivian Lee who quits her college esports team rather than put up with sexism from her male counterparts. But with her scholarship on the line, she is forced to assemble a varsity caliber all-women's team that can compete with the boys. There you have it. You should have told us that this is some kind of fantasy show, because there's no way that that's actually going to happen. We know that. It has been proven over and over and over again. Take, for instance, all-female Russian team League of Legends, the Victus Esports lose 52-2 in the LCL. Is this really about giving women a platform, or is it just an unfair publicity stunt? So this all-female Russian esports team got together. They wanted to see if they could compete with an entire team of women. What happened? Well, a year later, here's an update. The Victus Esports has been kicked out of the LCL 1 year after they announced their all-female League of Legends roster. And why? Because the results of the 2019 season showed a huge difference in the results of VAE compared to other LCL teams, which is unacceptable level of competitiveness in a closed league. And they will skip the 2020 Continental League season. So sorry, not good enough. You have to leave because they just couldn't cut it. Now, this isn't to say that women don't play video games or women aren't gamers. Now, if you listen to all the fake news out there about female gamers making up nearly half of the gaming industry, and really you should be targeting them more. There's such a big audience there. Why are you alienating them? Well, of course, you know, according to these statistics, 41% of gamers were female in 2020. But that doesn't really tell the whole story, does it? Because when you actually go to the breakdown and look at these things, you realize that matching games like Candy Crush and Family and Farm Sims are the ones that are primarily being played by women. And then you go down casual puzzle, atmospheric exploration, interactive drama, all of these mobile games. That's what they are. Games for your fucking cell phone. That's where such a large portion of women are actually doing the gaming. When you go down to things like high fantasy, you're down to 36%. Platformer, 25%. Action RPG, 20%. MMOs, 16%. Open world, 14%. All the way down to first-person shooters, 7%. Real-time strategy, 11%. We understand who was playing these games. That's not to say that women can't compete, but the idea of you creating this all-women's team to stick it to the men, it's just laughable, right? It really is. With the help of an enigmatic coach who returns to the spotlight after her own Gamergate scandal, the young woman recruits an unlikely crew of unskilled misfits to kick some serious gamer butt. So you're telling me they're unskilled, but that they're gonna compete with the men. Okay, sounds very interesting. Burlek is playing the college student while Ellen Page is the coach. Buzzfeed's Richard Allen Reed's producing, as are Michael Phillip and Jason Mooring. One Up is the first feature from Buzzfeed Studios and falls in line with its mission to develop and produce what it sees as socially relevant and high-concept feature films for global, millennial, and Gen Z audiences. Well, good luck with them spending their money on this. Good luck with anyone spending money on this, to be quite honest with you. Now, Kyle Newman is best known for helming Fanboys, which, if you've seen Fanboys, if you're a Star Wars fan, it's a funny little movie. It really is. But do I have any faith that he can turn this into something resembling actual entertainment that's not just, we're going to laugh at this? No, I don't, because it is laughable. Even now, look at this. Look at this article that came out the other day. Cloud9 signs top all-women Valorant team, AT&T, to serve as presenting partner. Well, what you may not realize in this headline, wow, I can't believe they're going to have an all-women Valorant team. Well, they're not going to be playing with the boys. The release of Valorant has already captured or created significant progress for women in esports. Just last month, Spectre Gaming's FTW initiative became the first tournament organizer to receive official professional level tournament status from Riot Games for an all-women tournament. So yes, it's an all-women tournament. So I guess maybe that they actually have a chance to win. I guess we'll see how that goes. The goal being for a couple of these people to be brought on the professional teams. I honestly think that's the best thing, because there's just not a very big pool of female gamers. Now, every woman on this team could kick my fucking ass at video games. There's no doubt about that. But I'm pretty average when it comes to video games. There's a small pool that you can draw from, because like we showed, there's just not a lot of females playing these games. And the idea that we need to stick it to the men, we're going to beat the boys with this all-female team after a Gamergate scandal, is absolutely laughable. That, 6-7 years later, whatever it is, we're still talking about Gamergate. Buzzfeed is creating an entire movie based on Gamergate. It is absolute nonsense. The Zoe, I wonder what the Gamergate scandal is. Is Ellen Page's character, let's see, the Gamergate scandal, is it going to be maybe her character slept with a bunch of games journalists to try to get ahead? Is that what we're going to be talking about? I don't know. Hopefully they do Gamergate the right way. But what do you think it'll be? I'm sure it'll just be shaming all men as toxic incels. They're going to be like, women can't play video games. That's not cool, bro. Why are you trying to play? We know that's what it's going to be like. It's laughable. This is a joke. That's why I laughed when I saw this headline. But I'm interested to hear everyone's thoughts on it. Do you think that this is going to be as much of a cringe fest as it seems to be from simply one paragraph effectively describing this game? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.